back to my channel. Today we have a special video for you, and I will need you to focus on me and try to answer some questions. Now, these questions are for horror movie fans. Spooky, scary focus. All of these questions relate to scary movies. So, warning for potential sensitive subjects or spoilers for various films. We have different categories today of horror movie trivia, and hopefully you can focus on me, focus, and try to play along and answer as many questions as you can. Sound like a good idea? Wonderful. So I just need your attention here, as I ask you a variety of questions. I wonder how many you'll get. Let's get started. So our first category today is what's the movie? Variety of questions, and I need you to name the movie, focus, think, and name the movie. Alright. What movie famously portrays someone being stabbed with a knife in the shower? Focus. What movie is that? What movie is that? 3, 2, 1. That is Psycho. Did you get it? What scary movie shows a child dying by way of sewer gutter? Focus. What movie is that? Focus. What movie is that? 3, 2, 1. It. Did you get that right? Which horror film was the first ever of its genre to be nominated for a Best Picture Oscar? Focus and think. Focus and think. Focus. What movie is that? Do you know? 3, 2, 1. The Exorcist was the first. The Exorcist. The Exorcist. Which horror movie features a serial killer wearing a William Shatner mask? Focus, think, focus. Right here. What movie is that? Do you know? Do you know which film that is? 3, 2, 1. That is Halloween. Michael Myers' mask is a William Shatner mask. Focus. Good. I hope you're doing well. What was a 1953 horror film remade in 2005 with Paris Hilton in a leading role? Focus. What movie is that? Focus. Focus. Think. Think, 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 think. 3, 2, 1. That is House of Wax. House of Wax. House of Wax. House of Wax. Right. Which film is the story of two cops going after a sinful serial killer? Focus and think. Do you know what movie that is? Okay, focus. Do you know what movie that is? Think. 3, 2, 1. That is Seven. Starring Brad Pitt. Morgan Freeman. Focus. Did you get it? The following tagline was used for which horror movie? In space, no one can hear you scream. Focus. Think. What movie has that tagline? Can you focus? Can you tell me? Focus. 3, 2, 1. Alien. 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 What iconic horror film was dubbed The Babysitter Murders at one point? Focus. What movie is that? Focus. Think, think, think. What do you think it is? 3, 2, 1. That is Halloween. Before they named it Halloween. 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 What horror film was the first movie to show a woman in just a bra and a slip? Focus. Do you know what movie that is? Focus. The first movie to do it. What do you think? What was it? 3, 2, 1. Psycho. Psycho again. Psycho, 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 psycho. What horror film caused some theaters to suggest that patrons prone to motion sickness sit in the aisle seats? Focus. Focus. What movie is that? Do you know what movie that is? Think. Think. What movie is that? 3, 2, 1. That is the Blair Witch Project. That's the Blair Witch Project. Blair Witch Project. Blair Witch Project. Blair Witch Project. Are you following along? Are you focused? Good. The Jigsaw Killer is the main antagonist in which horror movie franchise? Think. Focus. Think and focus. What movie is that? Do you know it? Focus here. And what is that movie? In 3, 2, 1. That is the Saw franchise. Saw. Saw. Did you get it? Nicole Kidman plays Grace Stewart, a woman living in a remote island house with her 2 children, in which 2001 gothic horror movie? Focus. Focus. Think. 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 What is it? What movie is that? Focus. Focus. 3, one. That's The Others. Do you know that movie? The Others. The Others. 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 What 2004 remake took place in a mall? Focus. Focus. What movie's that? Do you know what remake that is? If you think. What movie's that? 3, 2, 1. That is Dawn of the Dead. 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 What sweet movie came out in 1992 and was based on an urban legend? Focus. Focus. What movie's that? Can you tell me what movie that is? Can you tell me what movie that is? Think. Focus. Focus. What movie is that? 3, 2, 1. Candyman. 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 And the last question of this category. What 2007 movie starred Dylan McDermott and Kristen Stewart and took place in North Dakota? What movie is that? Focus and think. Think. What movie is that? Do you know? Focus and think. Focus and think. 3, 2, 1. That is The Messengers. 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 Moving on, our next category has to do with some behind the scenes of some horror movies. So, do you know the behind the scenes of some films? First question. How long did it take to film the Blair Witch Project? Focus. How long? How long did it take to film? Do you know? How long did it take? 3, 2, 1. It took 8 days to film. Did you get that right? It took 8 days to film. 8 days. 8 days, 8 days, 8 days. Which horror film actress slept in bloody clothes for 3 days to nail the look of a gory scene? Who is it? Who did that? Focus. Who did that? Focus. Do you know who it is? Do you know who it is? 3, 2, 1. That was Sissy Spacek for Carrie. She wanted to make sure that the blood stayed consistent, so she stayed in the costume for 3 days. Dedication. Did you know that? Did you know that? Which horror movie was filmed in just 7 days? 7 days. Which movie was that? Focus, focus, focus. Do you know? Can you think? What movie is that? 3, 2, 1. Paranormal Activity. Actress Jamie Lee Curtis burst onto the scene in Halloween, but her mother, Janet Leigh, is well known for her role in which horror classic? Do you know? Focus. Focus. Do you know who her mom is? Focus. Right here. Think. Do you know who her mom is? 3, 2, 1. Janet Leigh starred in Psycho. Did you get that right? Did you know that? Which actress called 911 for real several times because the prop master had forgotten to unplug the phone. Do you know who did that? Focus. Focus, focus, focus. Which actress did that? Focus. Can you think? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Think. 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 3, 2, 1. That was Drew Barrymore for Scream. Did you get that? Did you get that right? What was used as fake blood in Psycho? Focus. What was used as fake blood in Psycho? Do you know this? Can you focus on it? On the answer? 3, 2, 1. The answer is Hershey's chocolate. The film was in black and white, so the color didn't matter. So they used Hershey's chocolate for blood. Did you get that right? Did you get that right? Which actress fractured her spine while filming a stunt in a 1973 horror movie? Do you know who did that? Can you focus? Can you focus? Think, 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 think. Can you think about it? Any ideas? Any answers? 3, 2, 1. That was Linda Blair for The Exorcist. She was roped in and fractured her spine and had like massive damage going on in life. Kind of crazy. Did you get that right? Did you get that right? Did you get that right? And the last question for this particular category. Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst were the first picks for the lead roles in what movie? What movie was it? What movie was it? Focus. Can you think? 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 Think, think, think. 3, 2, 1. That is Final Destination. Of course, they did not star in that, but they would later go on and star in Spider-Man together. Did you get that right? Did you get that right? Did you get that right? Good job. Good job. Moving on to our next category. These are quotes. Movie quotes. I love movie quotes. So I'm going to read a quote to you, and I need you to tell me what movie it's from. Can you do that? If you focus, I'm sure you can. Let's get started. Alright. Listen to them, children of the night, what music they make. What movie is that from? What movie is that from? Do you know it? Do you know it? Think. 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 3, 2, 1. That's from Dracula. Did you get that right? Whatever you do, don't fall asleep. What's that from? Can you tell me what that's from? I think you know it. What's it from? What's it from? What's it from? What's it from? 3, 2, 1. Nightmare on Elm Street. Did you get that right? I think a lot of people get that one right. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay. It's Alive. What's that from? What's that from? What film is that? Can you focus? And can you tell me? What quote is that movie from? 3, 2, 1. That is Frankenstein. Frankenstein. Did you get that? Frankenstein. do you want to play a game? What movie is that from? Focus. Right here. Good job. Can you think about it? What movie is that from? Think, 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 think. 3, 2, 1. That is Saw. Saw, 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 saw. Don't blame the movies. The movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative. What's that from? Do you know what that's from? Think about it. Think about it. Do you know what it's from? Focus. Focus. Think, think, think. 3, 2, 1. That is from Scream. Scream, 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 scream. Then we have It's Not the House That's Haunted. It's Your Son. What movie is that from? What movie is that from? Do you know it? Can you think of it? Can you think of it? Focus. Focus. Can you think of it? 3, 2, 1. That is Insidious. 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 This is no dream. This is really happening. What's that from? Do you know it? Does it sound familiar? What's that from? 3, 2, 1. That is from Rosemary's Baby. Rosemary's Baby. Baby, 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 baby. Rosemary's Baby. A boy's best friend is his mother. What's that from? What is that from? Focus. Can you tell me? Can you tell me? 3, 2, 1. Psycho. Sometimes dead is better. What's that from? Can you focus? Can you think, think, think? What's that from? What's that quote from? 3, 2, 1. That is from Pet Cemetery. Pet Cemetery. Pet Cemetery. Did you get it? Next up we have Please Don't Let Me Die, Mommy. What's that from? Do you know what that's from? Do you know what that's from? Do you know what that's from? Think, 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 think. 3, 2, 1. That's from The Orphan. The Orphan, Orphan, Orphan. Did you get that right? It wasn't the airplanes. It was Beauty killed the Beast. What's that from? Do you know it? Does it sound familiar? Do you know what film that is? Are you focused? And are you thinking, 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 thinking? Thinking, 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 thinking? 3, 2, 1. That's King Kong. Did you get that right? King Kong. I'm your #1 fan. What movie is that? Focus, focus, focus. Focus, focus, focus. What film is that? Can you think? You're focused here. You're doing really great. What movie is that? 3, 2, 1. That is Misery. Misery, 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 misery. I'd rather not spend the rest of this winter tied to this fucking couch. What's that from? Focus, 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 focus. Focus, 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 focus. What's that from? Do you know it? Does it sound familiar? Think, think, think. Think, think, think. think, 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 think. 3, 2, 1. That is from The Thing. Did you know that? Did you get that? What have you done to his eyes? What have you done to his eyes? What movie is that from? Do you know that quote? What's it from? Think, 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 think. Do you recognize it? 3, 2, 1. That is Rosemary's Baby. Rosemary's Baby. Rosemary's Baby. They're all gonna laugh at you. What's that from? Focus. Does that sound familiar? What movie is that from? Think, 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 think. What movie is that from? 3, 2, 1. That is from Carrie. Carrie, 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 Carrie. Can you feel it? It's alive. Watching. What's that from? Focus here. Focus, 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 focus. Think, think, think. 2, 1. That is from The Haunting. The Haunting. The Haunting, Haunting, Haunting. Death has come to your little town, Sheriff. What's that from? Focus. Focus here. Focus. What movie is that from? 3, 2, 1. Halloween. 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 Did you get that right? You doing good? You keeping up? Good. This is a 2-person quote. Did you really call the cops? You bet your sorry ass I did. My mom and dad are gonna be so mad at me. What's that from? What's that from? Do you know what that's from? It's a good one. 3, 2, 1. That's from Scream. Scream, 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 scream. Get away from her, you bitch. What's that from? What's that from? What's that from? 3, 2, 1. Aliens. Aliens. Aliens, 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 aliens. I want your eye. Man, I want those things you see through. What's that from? What's that from? Focus, 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 focus. What movie is that? Does it sound familiar? 3, 2, 1. That is from Get Out. Get out, 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 get out. Be afraid. Be very afraid. What's that from? Focus. Think, 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 think. 3, 2, 1. That is from The Fly. Did you get that right? Did you know that one? Good job. Alright. Here's Johnny. What's that from? Focus, 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 focus. I have a feeling you know this. I have a feeling that you know this one. So focus and tell me your answer in 3, 2, 1. That is The Shining. The Shining, The Shining, The Shining. Alright. You're gonna need a bigger boat. You're gonna need a bigger boat. You're gonna need a bigger boat. What's that from? I think you know this too. Focus. 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 Think, 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 Jaws, of course. We will tear your soul apart. What's that from? Focus, 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 focus. And what is that from? Do you know it? 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 3, 2, 1. That is from Hellraiser. Hellraiser, 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 Hellraiser. Right, and the last one for this category. Wouldst thou like to live deliciously? What's that from? Think. What do you think it is? Think, think, think. What do you think it is? What do you think it is? Think, think, think. 3, 2, 1. That is from The Witch. The Witch, The Witch, The Witch, The Witch. Moving on to our next category, which is general knowledge. Hope you're keeping up. What movie is based on a concept for an unproduced episode of The X-Files? Focus. What movie is that? Think, think, think. Focus. Focus. 3, 2, 1. That is Final Destination. Final Destination. What type of blood is dumped on Carrie White? Focus. Think. Think. Focus. Do you know it? 3, 2, 1. That is pig's blood. Pig's blood. What is the room number for the room that Dick Halloran tells Danny to stay away from in the Shining movie? What room number? Focus. 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 Do you know this answer? Think, 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 think. 3, 2, 1. That is room 237. Although in the book it's 217. What is the name of the camp where Jason Voorhees drowns in the Friday the 13th series? What's the camp? What's the camp? Do you know what it is? What camp it is? What is it? What is it? Think, 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 think. 3, 2, 1. Camp Crystal Lake. Camp Crystal Lake. Crystal Lake. Did you get that right? In what state is the house from the Amityville Horror series located? What state? Focus. Do you know this? Focus. Think. 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 3, 2, 1. It's located in New York. Amityville, New York. What was Freddy Krueger's serial killer nickname before he died? Focus. Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? Might be difficult. What is it? 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 3, 2, 1. Springwood Slasher. Did you know that one? Springwood Slasher. What type of plant was inside the locket from Rosemary's Baby? What type? Focus. Focus here. Focus right on me. You're thinking, thinking, thinking. Do you know what it is? 3, 2, 1. That is Tannis root. Tannis root, Tannis root, Tannis root. Did you get that? In the first Friday the 13th film, how many people does Jason murder? think, 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 focus, focus. Do you know what number it is? Focus, focus, focus. Do you know? Focused. 3, 2, 1. The answer is 0. Jason is not the killer in the first Friday the 13th movie. Did I get you on that one, or did you know? In the 1981 movie The Shining, which hotel did Jack and family look after? You know what the name was? Focus. Focus, focus, focus. 3, 2, 1. That is the Overlook Hotel. Overlook, Overlook, Overlook Hotel. Did you know that one? In The Birds, what California town do the birds attack? Do you know that? Do you know what town it is? You focus here. You think, 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 think. Do you know what town that is? 3, 2, 1. That is Bodega Bay. Bodega Bay, Bodega Bay, Bodega Bay. Did you get that right? What is the name of the co-star reporter in Scream? Do you know what her name is? Do you know what her name is? Do you know what her name is? Focus, focus, focus. 3, 2, 1. Her name is Gale Weathers. Gale Weathers. Alright. Which famous slasher has killed the most people throughout his film franchise? Which one? Focus. 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 Do you know what it is? Do you have a guess? 3, 2, 1. That is Jason. Jason has killed roughly around 162 victims over the span of 10 films. Jason has killed the most. Right. In Poltergeist, what grabs Robbie through his bedroom window? Focus. Do you know that? Focus here. Think, think, think. You're doing really well. You're focused. You're ready to answer in 3, 2, 1. A tree. A tree grabs him. Spooky, pooky, pooky. The Conjuring films focus on the careers of which real-life paranormal investigators? Focus and think. Do you know this one? Do you know this answer? Do you know this answer? Who are they? 3, 2, 1. That is Ed and Lorraine Warren. Ed and Lorraine Warren, 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 Warren. What happens to Damien's first nanny in The Omen? What happens to his first nanny? Focus. Do you know this answer? Think, 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 think. Focus, think. 3, 2, 1. She hangs herself. No good. Did you get that right? This is kind of a 3-part question or answer. What are Randy's rules to surviving a horror movie in the first Scream film? I'll give you a hint. There's 3 rules. What are Randy's 3 rules in the first Scream film? I know, a little bit more difficult. Unless you're a Scream fan. Do you know what it is? Are you focused? Are you focused? Give you a little bit more time. Focused. You're thinking, 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 thinking. You're doing really well. 3, 2, 1. Right. You may not survive the movie if you have sex. You may not survive the movie if you drink or do drugs. You may not survive the movie if you say, "I'll be right back." Did you get those? Did you get those? Did Did you get those ones? Did you get those? Did you get those? Did you get those? In the Ring movies, how many days do you have after watching a cursed tape before you die? How many days? Do you know? How many days until Samara gets you? Focus, focus, focus. Focus, focus. Think, 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 think. 3, 2, 1. 7 days. 7 days. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7 days. Did you know that one? Right. What was the name of the infamous fishing boat used in the climactic shark hunt at the end of the Jaws movie? What was the name of the boat? What was the name of the ship? What was the name of the boat? Do you know what it is? 3, 2, 1. That is the Orca. The Orca. Quint's boat is the Orca. Orca. How does the monster from It Follows decide who to target? Do you know this one? Can you focus on it? Focus. Think, 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 think. What's the answer? Focus, 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 focus. Focus, focus, focus. 3, 2, 1. It targets the sexual partners. That's how it's passed on. Did you get that right? What is the name of the mysterious hypnotic location that Chris finds himself in during Get Out? Do you know what that is? Do you know what it is? Focus. Focus, 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 focus. Do you know what that is? 3, 2, 1. That is the sunken place. That is the sunken place. Did you know that one? Did you get it right? Good job. How often does the purge happen where all crime is legal? How often does it happen? Focus. Focus. 3, 2, 1. Once a year. Once a year. Annual purge. The Conjuring franchise contains a possessed doll who went on to have its own series of spin-off movies. What was the doll's name? Think, think, think. Focus. Focus. What's the doll's name? 3, 2, 1. Annabelle, Annabelle, Annabelle. And our final question of today's horror trivia is, what color is Freddy Krueger's sweater? What color is Freddy Krueger's sweater? Focus. 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 3, 2, 1. It is red and green. Did you get that right? Alright, lovelies. That is our horror trivia extravaganza. I would love to know how you guys did. I will put how I did on these trivia questions as I was putting the list together. I'll put my score here and in the description. Comment down below what you thought of these questions and how you did. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Happy spooky season, and I will see you in the next one.